Alright everybody, welcome to Gems Bonanza. It's been a little while since we played this one, so we're going to go ahead and see if we can't spin our way into a really big bonus here while I go ahead and yammer for a second. Nice to see we finally at least connected on one of the bonus things there. We did get the nuclear option, so maybe we can... Oh, and we also got the other one. I think nuclear goes off first though. Sure does. And what is yellow? Is yellow squares? Sure is. That's a terrible squares. I could have said that before it even happened. Anyway, we're gonna go see if we can't spin our way into one of the bonuses here. If not, we'll go ahead and start buying into our own bonuses and see if we can't have a good day over here on Gems Bonanza. I don't know exactly how long it's been since the last time we played this, but it has been long enough, and I saw it on the screen and I thought, hey, why the heck not, because I enjoy playing it. It is incredibly toxic sometimes and does terrible things as far as taking the coins, and sometimes it does incredibly well. It really is the epitome of gambling. So we are going to go ahead and use our gold coins. They are the free gold coins you get for signing up over at stake.us. If you'd like to see if you can qualify to get your own account, there is a link in the description down below. They give away 10,000 free coins every single day for you to play with. In the event that you run out, you just have to wait 24 hours since the last time you claimed it and get another 10,000 coins to play with. In the meantime, I do appreciate everybody coming and watching the videos. There's been a lot of great support coming in, a lot of new people, a lot of old people returning. Great to see a mixture of everybody. If you are watching this and you are one of the people who has not yet subscribed to the channel, please take a second, go ahead and do that. We are looking for our first max win, and I want to make sure that if you like this sort of content, that you are going to be notified when we do finally get that first max win. In the meantime, we're going to do a 4,000 coin buy-in here. Hopefully this goes really well. I'd like to start this off on a good note. And let's see what we can do. If you're not aware of how the game works, you get 5 little mini features here. You get nuclear, which clears the screen, wild gem, which randomly picks a gem on the screen to become a wild symbol. That was a good one there. Next you'll get squares, which will pop up with squares all over, hopefully connected. Sometimes they're not a lot like that one, sometimes they're a whole bunch. This gives you a colossal symbol, is when it has one symbol. It could be anywhere between a 3x3, I think, up to a 5x5, so that was the smallest one. And then Lucky Wilds gives random wilds on the screen, and hopefully you tumble in enough after that to be able to get to the next level. However, we did not. So we're going to go ahead and try another 4,000 coin bonus here. These usually take a little bit longer than some of the other games. If you watched yesterday's Sweet Bonanza video, those generally take a lot shorter time as far as the bonuses go. So hopefully this one does take a little bit longer. It definitely can, because of all of the little mini bonuses. Sometimes these take a little bit to go through, and then as you go up to the ×4, ×6, and ultimately the ×10 level, assuming your game goes well, it can take a little bit to get through all of the different little mini games. So hopefully that is the case today. We were doing so well on that, I'm not sure why it decided to do that and not give us a good win. That is 2 in a row. It has definitely not given us what we're looking for. Let's go ahead and bump this up to a 6,000 coin buy-in here. See if we can get a little bit of help. I'm hoping after a couple of bad bonuses there, it goes ahead and gives us one good one. Alright, on to the wild gem. That wasn't a terrible choice. That got rid of a lot of the board. We got some tumbles coming in. Good size squares. Help me out here. That is way more squares than I'm used to. Finally a good square popped up. Maybe a big colossal symbol. Not a big one, but it connected with the leftover squares. No, just a good Lucky Wilds, and we're on to the next round. And there we go. We're on to the ×4. Now, I just noticed my air just cut off a second ago here inside of where I am, so if it's a little bit quieter, that's probably why, if you could hear it in the first place. Oranges, maybe? That would have been my second guess. At least we connected some reds, but not a lot of them. We're going to need some help from the squares and the colossal symbol here. That's about as much help as I could ever expect from the squares. Huge symbol bean? Nope, definitely not going to huge symbol me. We're going to need the luckiest of lucky symbols. And that is not going to be enough to get us into the next level. I mean, it's going to tumble for a second, but definitely not enough. Almost broke even though at 6,000. I feel pretty good about that one. Let's run another 6,000 back at it. This used to be our magic number for these games. 6,000 used to give us all the wins, and lately it has not been the case. So let's recapture some of that magic. Maybe we can get a, how about triangles or the blue diamonds? Either one of those would be good. Triangles is great. That was a good symbol for it to pick. Now we get a halfway decent square and a decent colossal symbol, and we are on our way to the second round. That is way more than I expected to ever get out of squares. Squares is usually the mini feature that is the one that stops me from getting to the next level. And that should do it without even having to get up to Lucky Well. Sure did. This is all just bonus right now. Alright, on to the times 4. Pretty quickly there. Let's nuclear this thing over, start it all over again. What symbol are we looking for the lucky gem here? Maybe pink? Maybe orange? Definitely not red. Not quite as good on the squares the second time around, but again, I don't ever expect anything out of the squares, so the fact that we got something decent 2 times in a row is nothing short of amazing to me. That's a good sized symbol with a really bad symbol. If you understood what I just said, then you definitely understand how this game works. Lucky Wilds here. It is a pretty decent connection. Gonna need a little bit of tumbles. Didn't get any. However, we did make a profit on that for our coins with an 8,868 coin win there. 6,000 is doing so good for us. We're gonna run it a 3rd time in a row. We've had a decent win. We've had a almost win. So now let's have a really good win. Oh, pink was going to be my choice. Let's go with orange. Hey, I actually got the one I asked for. That immediately took us up to almost getting into the times 4 without even needing to worry about the other features. Should be an easy times 4 to get into the second level. On this one, that's usually what I get out of squares, and that's why it's usually the one that stops me from getting to the next level. Really almost anything on this. Nope, but never mind, we're already into the times 4. Don't even need the Lucky Wilds, which is good because there wasn't a whole lot of them. Although it did give us a pretty good tumble. Anyway, 5,000 coins later, we're into the times 4. Already almost coins back on this. We have really good potential for this one, assuming it does not fall apart. I'll say pinks or blue diamonds. Not what I was hoping for. Greens was not the choice. Decent amount of squares, surprisingly. Not enough to really do much damage, but that colossal symbol was enough to give us at least up into a profit here. We're about halfway to where we need to be. Lucky Wilds are going to have to come through in a big way, which is what it didn't do at the end of the first round. How about this one? That was decent, but I don't think it's going to be able to tumble enough to get us to where we want to be. However, 2 in a row over 8,000, so 2 in a row where we have a profit buy. We've been winning 8,000 twice in a row. It's a sign. It has to be a sign for us to do an 8,000 coin buy-in. Let's see how much we can win before we even get into the bonus. We activated another one of the mini features here. There's one more to be had down on the bottom left, because that's the one we can connect with the colossal symbol. It is not. Almost tumbled the purple in there, though. Let's go ahead and start off. That was a nice little introduction to how the game works, but let's clear the board to start all over. All right, looking for purples or maybe triangles. Triangles is a good one. Sort of expected a little bit of a tumble there, but no doing. Not great on the squares, but a decent setup on the board for things to fall into. A good colossal symbol here will make it a lot easier. Just like a big 5x5 red one right in the middle there. Or the smallest possible orange one on the bottom also works. Lucky Wilds doesn't have to do much, but it does have to do a little bit of work. It's not going to be enough. And we're not going to tumble our way in on this. That's a lot to make up. Alright, we are just about at the point where we have maybe one more buy-in here, so let's just bump this right up to a 10,000 coin buy-in and pretend like this is going to be our last one. We'll see how the first couple of things go here. Looking for greens or blue diamonds. Right off my guess here. Not even close to the symbol I was looking for. So this is probably going to be our last buy-in because it does not look like it's going to go well. Never mind, that is a maximum symbol on the orange. That is a huge win. Thank you everybody for watching the video. I'm still going to go ahead and call it there. That is going to be an excellent win to be able to go out on. If you made it this far into the video, I appreciate it. Let's let that count up on our big win on the end, and we will just enjoy that. Thank you all for watching the video. Again, if you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. It does let me know you enjoyed it. It does let YouTube know that it was a good video, and it should show it to other people so we can grow our family. If you aren't part of the family yet, however, please take a second, hit that subscribe button. It really does help the channel out. It really does show that you enjoy what I do, and it does help support the channel in the long run. We're getting closer to where we can do a lot of fun stuff here, but there's still a long ways to go, and I will see you all in the next video.